something wild is going to happen one way or another.
Well, we already have Jamppi with the sheriff and he's dead. Well, it's fine.
Wait. I mean, hey, it's messy. It's fun.
Yes. For now, though, Vitality going to take the first couple of real steps towards that site. Response is there, but caution being aired by Liquid, sitting a little safer, making sure they keep CT and Waterfall safe. Is the plant's going to come in? A little bit of glance towards CT. But, okay, not bad from Keiko. That's going to be safe gone. That's a nice little bit of damage on the way back through. Paranoia being toyed with. Smoke in first, and there's the Paranoia. Kick's gonna be forced off the angle, Nats takes the space. Liquid's on a clear house, and it looks like Vitality really trying to hold from the site itself, and it's all down to trexx. And he's done well on the first, he's gonna need some more. 23 HP. That's the TP. At least gets the first couple of glances. Doesn't quite check the space here. Again, this is the bonus, so I don't mind them trying something a little bit more creative. Take a risk. Oh! That's gonna sting a little. Runner is left alive on 20 HP.
But that's 2 down, 3 players alive for Liquid, and they are all split 1-1-1. They need to figure out a way to group and do something together. Otherwise, Mistic has to go huge.
Yeah, feast or famine sort of position. No way out from there. Runner's going to take him down. It could have been any of them. But the site's now available. As you highlighted earlier, they were across the map, right? One towards B, one towards A, and it was Mistic on C. So Vitality for now kind of weathering the storm, navigating very well in those choppy waters where there could have been danger. They made their way through relatively unscathed. Yeah, Runner got a little bit of damage done, Sayf, yeah. But still, Enzo and Jamppi, this is going to be tough for them to find some impact from.
This is like the most optimal position that Vitality could be in right now. They're looking to keep everyone alive in the at the end here. Trexx peeking out. It's not really necessary. Like, they've got the round in the back secured. All they have to do is not give up more weapons. Teleporting in the middle of this.
Yep. Have to call for some support here. Smoke's gonna go in, make it rather undesirable to try and filter through towards A, but the pivot's towards B. The last 2 players that were left waiting was the likes of Sayf, waiting to try and take this space away, and they've done that perfectly. So this is a beautiful play from Vitality, navigating the map just to perfection. Certainly for Liquid, really kind of behind the tempo on it. Vitality still have utility. Sayf still sitting pretty. Trexx with his. We've got Mosh there to buy a little bit more time. Liquid looking to maybe address the back line. Trying to break him back through by the door. There's the late Thrash coming in as well. Gonna have to be dealt with, and I think it's a minimum got one. Yeah, there's the Dizzy on top. It's got both. You're absolutely right. Enzo looking dead to rights, and Sayf looking deadly as ever. Really quite power there. So I see a little bit of a realization of that here in front of us, and aggression being shown throughout this map. Jamppi with a chance. He's gonna take it with both hands. Good start there, and gets out.
And choose to come see.
This is yeah, that's a brutal position. I don't know if he can even get out of here. He's still trying to make a damn good go of it. Not many people like Nats can even stay alive in this sort of position. He does do very well, buys some good time, but he does fall in the end. Leaving just 3 standing though for Vitality. Still have Trexx with that ult.
I know exactly where you are.
Speaking of ults, it's gonna be invested too. So information aplenty. Jamppi gonna go for the ult here. Leia, Trexx's ult from the other side. So this is getting all rather dicey. Kick's gonna try and slip ahead a little bit here, but Jamppi trying to deal with this. Nothing to complement or supplement with it. It's just him on his own pretty much in the back lines, cornering them in, forcing them to the back wall. Runner, what more can one man do? Not enough. Trexx on that reposition, trying to find value himself, and it's just... And a quick pivot, yeah. Looking like they want to go back towards B here. Dizzy's gonna go through. Gonna leave at least 1 player back to try and catch any of the rotations, and Jamppi just caught in no man's land, really, trying to do a bit of damage as best he could, but he was quickly found and dispatched of.
It's gonna be a tough retake, but Nats in the backlines with the door opening. Thrash again for the attackers if they want to use it. Last time he got 2 in heaven.
Oh, how's he outdone the one way there? But you're right, there is still this ult. And that's going to be in the back of my mind, and it should be in the forefront of theirs. Sayf's even going to invest his. He can feel that pressure starting him out here. Enzo's taking him down. It's a 3v3. Time is ticking though, and Kicks still trying to find some sort of angle to play with. Mistic's taking away Trexx. Kicks and ceNder have to shut this down. ceNder coming back through in a 1v2. Oh God, what the hell just happened to Enzo there? Halfway achieved. He should have the defuse this time.
The duelists.
This is audacious though. And it looks like Vitality have some awareness. Will they consider the second? Keiko is here. He's heard so much and he gets cleared. That's heartbreaking. Both players going down so quickly. Vitality are grinning about that one. You're thinking, we're reading. You know what we're up to. Nice try, guys. Go again next round, but they've got the start they wanted. And once again, we're in a very similar predicament where we've seen these kind of individual players spread across the map. Incredibly difficult to hold.
How's the old phrase go? GG no re?
That's the one. That's the one. That's a classic.
That it is.
That's,
Yeah,
you're
it
rolling
takes
back
us
the years.
really back, yeah.
Okay, and with 40 seconds,
going
still
down.
Smoke's here to play in. Yeah, a little bit of help could come from Mistic, but it's on Nats. We say he always finds value. Nah, he's been marked this time. That's a problem. Stunned up. God, there's so much coming his way. A whole team worth of utility, and he's still standing. He's still alive, and he's still fragging. How is that man going? Put to bed at last. Finally forced to bend the knee, but it's Enzo. Gonna make a go of this. Plant's gonna come in. He's spotted out trexx.
Look, if he had an Odin, I'd believe, but right now with the Bulldog, or that's a Vandal,
That's
actually.
a Vandal.
But that's a Vandal.
And that's two low
Ooh.
players. Did he? Oh my God, there's no way. There's no way you look to your left. There's no way you look to your left. There is no way you look. Not going to see anyone committed through the door, so that's relatively telling, but Keiko's just fallen. And it's just mopping them up. This is it looks so simple for Vitality. Getting dry fights like this, kind of pausing, holding in this position. You can see that Liquid wanted that information, and what do they do with it now?
The hat's going to come out for Team Vitality. They're going to get all the information about how split Team Liquid is here, and they're going to get instantly just run down. Kicks might even invest a Thrash here.
Yeah, he could if he fancies it. Could remove any threat from Mistic, and he's just been swept aside anyway. This round is just full force from Vitality. That little pause just around kind of by tree, just in between that and rubble.
Planted.
Just beautiful. And for these two, they don't want to go for anything. You want to keep those
Especially with
rifles,
that
get
op.
that operator kept in hand.
I think this is kind of like where Team Liquid's misplaying the situations a little bit, though. They have that deep line towards C. Jamppi's like, hey, I've got this. This is clear. They have to go towards A. So all Team Liquid needs to do is say, okay, we're waiting for them to come A. When they come A, we're going to flash. We're going to use, C's, nade, whatever, and converge on them. But instead, one by one, they peek out and lose these individual isolated duels. There's no trade potential. There's no ability synergy. There's no smokes or anything to isolate angles.
My
But Jamppi one step closer to saving that op.
I'm a little scared for him because they are hunting this. I mean, Vitality has money. They may as well. And he's just lost his support. Nice shot, but Jamppi needs ignoring that B option. Prowler gonna go through. Trying to set up maybe some safety for Sayf to try and take the space now. Do they disrespect the smoke? They do. Yeah, straight on in. Ult now pop. Shorty waiting, but it doesn't matter. Sayf just melting them in their place. Mistic and Keiko are dead in the blink of an eye. And now with the plant down, time's on their side with 5 still here. I've got to say, Vitality looking good now. They've kicked into gear. And Jamppi still with no real opportunity to enjoy what this ult could have brought. The plan falling by the wayside a little. May as well go for it. Gonna get a whole lot of info. What are you gonna do, Nats? Good luck. Okay, that's one. This ain't bad. Hat on top. Flash getting ready. Enzo's fallen. A little unfortunate. Nat's gonna take another hard fought for step. But a 1v3 with 52 HP is looking almost impossible. And the positions are difficult. The time's ticking. Neon on the defending side. He'll just get aggressive with it. And we're seeing a 3-man walk. Jamppi has found timing on this. Will they consider it? Will they look their way? Nats trying to draw their attention. That's a nice little bit of a mini crossfire set into motion there. Still alive and kicking, though, is Sayf. And Jamppi doesn't fancy that duel, doesn't need it.
4 versus 3 for Team Liquid. They could be picking up their second pistol round in this map. If they play the cards right.
Yeah, run up. Gonna see them all. He's seen everything there. That should call for the cavalry, but what does Jamppi do again? Still looking to try and slip the net here a little bit. Beautiful!
Respect.
Stunning and brave work from him. Almost brazen to try and play that ahead, but look what he's done. He's managed to isolate those two. They now have to try and clear this meticulously. They know he's taken the TP out, so they can quickly clear back through CT.
Planted.
But again, a 4v2. You've got to be thinking this is going to be waving the Team Liquid banner. Sayf and Kicks. No util really here for either. Kicks does just get Dizzy back up so he can clear that close pillar. Enzo happy to kind of give his life on this one. And he doesn't. He gets to keep it. Takes away Sayf, leaving just Kicks. And let's see what it can achieve in 2024. Away we go, Keiko. Gonna take a whole lot of space, to be fair. I think Kicks might have just realized that. He's like, hold on, I'm pretty sure I just heard some tippy-tappies on the other side, but Sayf so clean with it. Dips in, dips away. And Jamppi not gonna go without a fight, though. Does he get challenged? Quick little flash trying to temper the timing. No plant here yet for Liquid. And he's been cleared, bloody hell. ceNder gonna be doing the dirty. Would have trade. This is getting pretty messy, to be honest. A 2v3 is not impossible when Nats is doing that! And a 1v1, it's very possible! Okay, let's look at what Vitality are up to here. So we're going to make a quick stand over towards Rubble. That's 3 players. And this ult gets used early. Jamppi was sitting on the defending side for far too long, and you could tell it was just killing him inside. This time, going to invest it. And a very direct approach towards C. There's already 5 players here from Vitality, looking highly equipped to handle whatever's being thrown their way. The plant will go down. No denial of that here. Does Enzo get to keep himself alive? He does. So again, 4 still here. Enzo's ult could be actually highly valuable. Trexx going to come in. There's the ult on the other side. They're going to have to get away from this site here. They are in so much danger, and Vitality just crunched them. Enzo, Mistic full. Jamppi makes a wild play, but it does important. That's found a lot of information. What do they do with this here? It could be a TP out for Jamppi at the very least, but still, long way off to run for Enzo. Oh. Gave him a glance, but ceNder kept his cool, and he sees nothing behind it.
Here.
Let's see how this little setup works out. Runner waiting patiently. You can see Keiko trying to carefully approach, and he gets caught. Oh, he gets past the first hurdle and gets caught by the second. Fatal in the end. High dizzy, and it looks like Vitality very aware. 10 seconds now on the board. Runners in the building. Sayf is on site, and Enzo has nothing to do here. It's time to back away if he wants to try and keep that rifle if he can. Clean, short. You see just Jamppi trying to pull these fakes and trying to pull these players. Sayf's going to hear that. He knows it. It's another good read, but will they expect the earlier presence from Nats? No. He slipped ahead early. ceNder, though, can at least levy this out.
This B play safe.
There it is, beautiful. Catching the back line, outdoing Jamppi, and now they're crushed. Liquid have to play forward. ceNder doing really well, getting out of danger, going to play in his teammate Trexx. Beautiful crossfires set up on the fly. He does get cleared, but with 10 seconds, Liquid are running low on time, and these shots are coming through.
Gearing up towards C, and there's only 1 tripwire there. Means we're going to see another huge retake round.
Yeah. Do they get anything for this ult? Gotta be careful. Yeah, that's gonna be. Yeah, that's definitely a body found. And Keiko's still sticking around on this. I thought he might back away, but they're doubling down. Jamppi's going in on this one. Now gonna be seized. That's a problem. Slowed down for a second, but he'll be fine in this moment's time. Does he even get out of here? They're trying. They are trying to fight on the CT side, but Sayf, again, slicing right through them. Vitality turning the screws. Sayf just gets the perfect position on them. They couldn't try and get that pressure towards CT fast enough. Sayf can't be slowed down. It doesn't matter what you throw at this guy. He will find his kills. He will mark his man. Yeah, he knows there's multiple targets. The paranoia didn't go his way, so he might have a new lease at life. Gonna catch a couple of strays towards him, but
he's still going.
Yeah, he doesn't back down at all, and it's Keiko's nade to catch him in the end.
He was thinking himself 4 chances.
On the other side, ceNder has been quite good. I've got to give him credit. He's not been the highlight here, but he has been steadfast in holding this site, always finding his value.
Who's next?
Yep, he does have ult. Going to be a clearing out by trexx. There's nothing there. Trexx looking to play into this. That's stunning timing again. Vitality finding ways to slip the net constantly. Nats doing the best he can, but it's a 1v2 now for Runner. Are they going to extend play? Put us up to 9.
Spike planted.
Does Runner stop all that fun? Words of Runner playing incredibly well throughout the scrims. Heard it earlier from Gorilla, the new coach coming in. There's the info. Of the Liquid split behind it too. And they should have sight. ceNder has to respect this. I don't think he can stick around any further. No, so they should have sight control. Now we can see what the retake looks like for Vitality over towards A. Jamppi still with a flash to play in. You can already see the slip up as well there. That's getting much closer by. Vitality, first man forward, going to be safe played in off the back of the Prowler, going to get a 1-for-1 trade out. Follow-ups there. Liquid locking it down for now. ceNder, last man standing on 6 HP. Looking like this one's wrapped.
They did with Jamppi on pistol round.
Oh, that's the first time they've seen that. Jamppi, beautiful shot. Can't get the follow-up, but he does incredibly well just to find ceNder, if I'm honest, it felt like. But there's no follow-up behind it, so Liquid taking the time here isn't really selling much.
We're going to invest this in this round right now. Mistic ultimate as a info gathering tool. Pull the rotations perhaps. Another fake TP to pull out the rotations. Runner's here, he hears this.
This could be the death of them. Oh, and it might just be Runner with 2. Even keeping cool, buying some more time. He should be dead, and he is, but he's done so much damage. A 2v3. Vitality man to the good here. A TP taken. Or Mistic. He thinks better of commitment towards it. And he's been punished. Mistic gone down, Spike's now loose. It's all in Enzo's hands, but what are you meant to do? Actually managing to keep his life, but with time ticking, he's got 10 seconds. 3 on a slightly deeper line. Turret's gonna be cleared. And they're quite close by the time they burst towards site. Again, the Dizzy goes up, smoke goes in, and they take at least over towards Dice. They've kind of sliced the site in half. Certainly not comfortable yet, but safe. Okay, 1-for-1 trade out. Keiko gonna lose his life in the end to kicks, and that follow-up towards Enzo might be the nail in the coffin in this round. We'll see what Mistic and maybe Nats can do, but very hard to dissuade some of this back line. You've still got Trex with that shock dart back there, kind of sitting in a more passive position, and Vitality looking full control here, Josh.
This version of Team Liquid trying to play their lives a little bit more. They look so uncomfortable. Nats in a 1 versus 4. This is something that he's used to, though, at least.
That is very true. Nats has had his moments. But even this is difficult. Look at the post plant here. The stall run up by in the first couple of seconds. And there's some more time being bought. And there's
Nico. Is it going to pay
Hello.
off?
Oh, wow.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Keiko's just got 2 out of nowhere. This is ridiculous. CeNder is now just baffled by what's going on, but they're clearing up house. This is just death match, and there's death all over, and somehow it's Enzo and Jamppi to come out on top. Runner left in a 1v2. The Vandal has been collected. This is just madness. If Runner gets even a second to work, how's this occurred then? How's this happened?
I got the spike.
How's he got
You got a Vandal.
How's he got that? Surely. Yeah, it's fine.
Vitality go A. It's a retake no matter what for Team Liquid. They might as well just wait here.
Quite like this, just so last minute. And that will cause movement. They have to respond to that. That's a Vandal shown in a round like this. They have to respond to the death. And suddenly, they're all over the site. Jamppi got 1, but Kick's got the trade and the plant's now in. Keiko's got to be careful. He is on his own. If he goes down, it's a tragedy. If he gets 1, it's not too bad, but he's taken space and cleared thus far. Got to look at the post plant now. What do they have here?
No wall.
But they've got Kicks as ult. That's huge for them. Kicks on 5 HP. Creeping closer.
This is a big winning position for Vitality here.
First tap, doesn't even invest it. That reveal was perfect. They got so much info off that as well. Kicks can invest this happily, keep control, keep an eye on. Spots out the player, and trexx even playing it off the back of it. This is beautiful. That was really well done there, Josh. That was a very well-rounded round. And yeah, Nats can do damage, but the round will be Vitality's. This is 2 players' presence in mid. Nats is already backed away, peeled away from this. A late wall towards middle to deny any lurk, or at least to keep a player, turning attention towards it. But ceNder's taken sight. Jamppi has to try and navigate around himself to try and not get caught by the util, but a great trade out here. Enzo doubling down, that's perfect. Liquid controlling this time. ceNder, what have you got for us now? ceNder and Runner in a 2v4. This would be near on unforgivable to lose, but these 2 players are very, very talented. Still a little bit of utility on Runner, but they need some kills. It's not enough just to bank on the util anymore. Time's starting to tick here, and you can see that Liquid are getting closer. First opportunity, not going to be the shot that they wanted. Pressure now mounted. Jamppi's the one to find ceNder, leaving just Runner alive. Good shot on the first, and now he's going to be worried about the fuse itself. Overwhelmed. That's a time buyer.
There.
Got to respect this. And Keiko's now got that line of sight here. Got an angle to play with potentially.
30 seconds left.
Runner not getting involved just yet either. Playing very calm, very late towards mid.
I think they have to use the Thrasher, give the space for Runner to get the flank off.
Here it is, Runner gonna lean straight in. Perfect work between the 2. The plan's in motion until then. They've got site control though. Enzo can only do so much damage. A quick pickup of the operator, praying that he finds someone.
Here.
The turret will give away the game eventually. Mistic waiting for some help on this. But his position's been seen. And that battle's not subtle, but safe on the bailout. Gonna keep Runner so safe in this situation. And Enzo can't do anything. Navigated in those last couple of seconds. Vitality, oh, that's rough for Enzo. I've got to give credit though. I've got to see what he can do in this. Again, the Blade Storm coming out. Well, he's got such an opportunity. Good shot in the end towards Kicks.
Down A.
Well done to find him. That actually could really cause a problem with that later clear towards the site if they do go for this. Sayf the one picking up the operator. Doesn't catch Mistic, but he does spot Keiko. Quick as lightning takes him away.
Off the back of this. Blade Storm popped for Sayf. He's going to be entering with this.
Yeah, but Jamppi's position is so good off the back of that alarm bot.
Spike down, B.
And he actually gets to keep himself standing not much longer. Sayf! So sharp. And another spotted.
You should run. 30 seconds left.
Has he got another victim to claim? The lockdown gonna come out late, gonna force Liquid to respect it, but Nat's gonna play a little ahead. He tries to dip away. Runner looking for the trade, but he's got a little bit of safety to try and get that plant. That's what he wants here. Sayf is still popping off. Show me this guy on replay right now. In a 1v2, why do I feel it's so possible with him? 11 HP. Operator and the knives. He's got the time on his side. And both players starting to close in. Another Sayf on fire. Of course he gets it.
He's been missed, but he didn't miss that entire round. I think he hit every single shot that he sent. Maybe like one knife, but every shot he shot connected.
Now rather than Sayf.
Standing ahead,
A
right
little bit of a
here.
switch up in this.
I respect the Killjoy up, okay?
Yeah, you're a fan of it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Trexx got a tag. Looking to connect further on that target. Does at least clear path, but zeNder gonna fully commit towards that lurk in middle this time. Haven't seen that yet. Dear God. He wins it all. He's basically opened them up. A complete and utter safe path towards that B site if they want to take it.
He's got his ultimate to confirm this round as well if he needs it.
Okay, Rez gonna come in. Got a good idea of what's going on. And there's the ult. You were mentioning it. It's coming in. Enzo getting close by though. Be careful. Plant is in. Couldn't
Not a
stop
lot of
it.
places to play from this ultimate. I don't like the positioning of it. He's gonna get spammed out possibly.
Do they let it drop? Do they let it go? What do they want to do with this? Do they try and play through it? Do they have anything off the back? They've got a dizzy with kicks. Wonder if they're going to try and maybe make a play happen through it, but for now they seem somewhat steadfast in their approach here. Kick's going to find Keiko, and now it's all going... Oh, it's all gone Pete Tong, hasn't it? Trexx going to find Enzo, and well, what's Nats and Mistic meant to do? Nats back from the dead, but not able to find much of an impact. Kicks may get caught, but that's about it, really. It's time ticking. Vitality completely outdoing Liquid in this one. Yeah, Nats knows it. Gonna do a little bit of exit damage, sure, but doesn't make any difference to that scoreboard. Still gonna go straight forward towards 7 for Vitality. Thrive in either sort of shifts. Kicks this time. Maybe aware that they might go for something weird, but does check, clear close. Brings back the ult, so he can pick that one up, but he sends the rest of Vitality further forward. So, giving them the pathing, but this is the first time we're seeing them clear a little bit deeper. At least Keiko doing this without his ult, but it looks like Runner seems... Oh my God, he's hitting. Yeah, Sayf also got Nats on the other side, so they've had, you know, a win either side of this map. Jamppi, the next challenger. Sayf. Forced to be revealed, but the rest of Vitality waiting. They're so prepared for this. Liquid not having anything. They're getting nothing. And the A site's completely open, Josh.
Yeah, this is tough. I do wonder why Keiko has the Guardian there instead of one of the teammates' Vandals. If he's going to go for this aggressive push, this sounds to me like this is a plan from the start of the round. Set that guy up, give him the weapon. If he has a Vandal, maybe he gets a second bullet off, maybe he's able to get that kill on that opening. Give one of the B anchors the Guardian. Yeah. They're just going to sit at Snowman sniping anyways.
Sounds far too
One
logical.
enemy remaining.
My bad.
Yep. Give it to
She's still
yourself.
gunning for you.
There's the ult. No, Mistic.
Vitality did that to set him up into that situation, like the fake with the Sova on the other side of the map and everything. They walk up, they know that the op's not there. Like, everything about what they're doing makes sense.
No, you're absolutely right. And I'm glad we get Sayf Cam. He deserves it. MVP Cam. Back on board. The Observer's like, screw it, we're just going to commit to it now. Mistic did try and use that wall to maybe temper some of this, but again, the guy just respond. Everything is being set in motion by Vitality. There is no determining this back. It's just whatever Vitality wants, they get. Now, there are players here from Liquid on this side of the map. So it won't be easy. I can say that. Sayf makes it look all too easy. And there he goes again. Oh my word, he just can't stop landing these shots. Even when Jamppi takes down one, it's instantly traded. Yeah, Nats gets played in, denies the easy plant, but there's still this man. Does do good damage. Nats there making this nearly feasible, but it's all on Keiko in a 1v2. Plant gonna come in with plenty of time here.
Spike planted.
Keiko now gets to step a little further forward. Trexx has a good amount of utility too. Still got the darts, still got the shock darts too. How does Keiko want to play this?
Nats is telling him, Thanos is dead. Don't worry, you can go for it now.
I've got us some. First steps taken, but the time's starting to tick here. Runner right, trexx left. You can already see it. Dart being held. Keiko forced forward.
remaining.
Great shot on the first. Runner just has to keep his cool here.
Aw, at least
Yeah, toying with him now. Didn't even get it halfway. Yeah, perfectly done.
But the spike alone.
Enzo's in trouble. If Enzo dies, it's all but done. Enzo lives.
Revealing area.
Just about making away, but
But he's got the spike and he's getting converged on.
Enzo?
Okay, plot armor.
Yeah, apparently so. Apparently, Enzo just makes it to 2 fights that it felt like he should never have been able to live through. Could give him a third. Jamppi trying to defend. Oh, clean from ceNder. Okay, back to a 3v3. Let's kind of take stock of what we've got here. Plant is in. Trexx's position could be huge, and it's starting to come into effect. Keiko gets cleared. Suddenly things get a little bit scarier.
Not like this, Liquid.
Mistic. Forced off the first, and now there's a couple of issues here. Enzo's kept back, he's waiting. Trying to find the timing to strike, and he get okay! But you can see where the actual progress is being made is over towards B. Opting to eye up where ceNder is. That's getting really deep. They're actually getting very, very deep here before really showing that presence. ceNder could be overwhelmed here. Forced off the angle, and he's outnumbered drastically. Somehow he's still alive. I don't quite know how, but he is. And Runner's the one to back him up. Takes out Nats, but the trade's in play. Now with the plant down, it's a 4v4. Look for the lurks. Keiko. There's 2 players around him, but somehow he's still got a bit of freedom.
They know about him though.
Yeah, it feels like
They're
they
looking
absolutely
for
do.
him.
But he's still got
Doesn't
the
matter.
shot. Nicely handled by Keiko. Takes out Sayf. Kicks too late to really come through and clear this in a time-efficient manner.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
man.
Keiko, beautiful. Maybe starting to see him heat up a little bit here. That's what you'd want. Okay, Liquid. Looking lively. Trying to hunt down these final players, or player, in the form of trexx. Get that gun away. Make it cost.
Gone.
At this point, you're now down to the bigger guns.
Necessarily, they could just sit here and wait because all of Team Liquid is contained here. Liquid needs to commit to the site. There's a full Killjoy setup. What are you going? What do you do?
I don't...
You played yourself.
Yeah, a little bit. If he had the keys to the castle, it felt like. And now left with 4, this gives so much advantage over towards Liquid to kind of determine such an advantageous approach. ceNder's going to have to get 2 if he wants to bring this back to heal. Yeah, deciding against that. Timing, a little uncomfortable. All players here. Enzo even going to find kicks, and Jamppi closing in now. Vitality have no idea, and it's Nats to strike. trexx goes down, the trade comes out, but Jamppi still breathing, still alive. You know, add insult to injury. And Runner. This is a fake through and through, but they haven't pulled all the players here. You've still got ceNder. You've still got kicks near enough by with that. Oh, Runner's found Nats. Hold on. Is it going to start to go wrong now? Liquid needs to really hunker down here. No plant in sight just yet. 25 seconds, and Keiko getting proactive. Looking above, and takes the shot as well. Good trade out from Sayf to find Mistic, but still, the plant looking so viable here. 15 seconds, still no plant to be found. They're being stalled out here. Liquid finally going to go back for it in the hands of Jamppi. Has to get this one down. Gets stalled on the way back out, but he finds safety. Oh, the lockdown. Gonna get that in. They're starting to step towards the side, but they have to respect this. Jamppi's gonna put his life on the line. I mean, maybe wants to keep some space for them, keep that time ticking, but now the lockdown's been cleared. But it tees up Keiko to find 2. The shock dart as well out of nowhere, leaving just trexx with a mountain to climb. A few steps to be taken. It's my fault, but I promise you it's not. No, it's not. I hear you. Oh, Nats. The timing, yes. So well timed. And the forward. I mean, trexx is now sweating. I mean, he looks ice cool, but I promise you, it's not feeling good. ceNder on the bailout. The time to lean in through middle. And now Enzo, Keiko, and Mistic are thinking, what the hell's just happened here? We were flawless, faultless until that point. But does Keiko have it in him now?
Oh,
just noticed
spotted.
a barrel. He's seen
ceNder
one.
knows.
ceNder seems so aware. Yeah, look at him. Hyper aware of this presence. Keiko's got him. Nice wide swing on that. Clears it. 55 seconds now and a choice to be had. Where do they take this? Do they expect Runner? They don't. The double down on the position. Runner keeps it in control, but now they give away the game, right? Liquid have both been noted firing there. And look at these positions from Vitality. Very off kilter. A drastic attempt to try and keep this safe on the cross. At least trexx under pressure, but he's still looking cool. 21 HP, he's just fine. Dips away a little further to not be affected. Enzo still with that shock dart to play as well, and they've got the plant. This time, can they make up from that madness before? Mistic with what felt like a fumble there in that 2v1 against ceNder with Jamppi. Needs this. Is it 12-10 or is it 11-11? trexx down low, yes, Sayf still alive, and Runner sitting safe, sitting pretty.
2 versus 3, and it's planted for Belt.
Dart's back up in 5 as well. Got a shock dart, here's it ticking closer. Time to get involved, time to make sure. Spots the first, he knows they're not on it, doesn't need to overdo anything. He can depend a little on Mistic here. Yes, he absolutely can, but Enzo now needs to stand tall. Keep his composure, keep his cool. He knows what he's got to do, and he's done enough here. He's secured the round for Liquid. Time exactly where they need to be. Maybe aware of the flank, yes, but they still need to hit towards the site. Look at these positions. Liquid are up against him, but Keiko's still gonna find one. They're gonna find another. Keiko cracking this one open. And with Vitality, even the right place is on ceNder to do some serious damage. They're trying to hold on, and maybe they are. A 1v2, but look who's alive. If there's one man, you're on the job, it's him. And the two absolute behemoths go head to head. And it comes out in Nats's favor.
Where's the spike?
ceNder wants to just smother it, secure it. A Guardian and the Pit, the Dream, and Nats going head first for Halos into... But again, this puts a lot towards Nats. Did so well. 24 kills,
left.
a highlight player. But he's about to be exposed here. He's got to be very cautious with how he plays this. What can one man do? Left in no man's land, and there's at least a trade for Keiko, but that's about all you're going to get. Jamppi, the one to even this back up to a 3v3, holding late position in middle. A denial on the plant, and that's huge! Liquid showing presence late!
Drags this game.
A couple close. That's going to slip through. Yeah, he's going to actually commit behind this too. This is a dangerous play, but it's Jamppi to find Sayf. Now Runner's in a whole lot of trouble. Yeah, stalled out a little, but he read the play very well. Knowing what Keiko wanted to achieve, but Kicks catching the rotating towards middle, catching the trailing players behind them. ceNder holding steadfast. Vitality still not letting it slip. It's Mistic and Jamppi, the two that struggled in that 2v1. Now need to come together. Find something here of value. Mistic's position has been noted. It's been read. Hard to find impact now. And Jamppi on that slow approach. They got time. They need a couple of kills. Jamppi, man who can deliver them. Need a little bit of that magic now. Spots a player. Might lessen the pressure on Mistic, but he needs Mistic involved, and that was an individual effort. There was no help there. There was nothing that could be done, and the ability to clear it. Enzo kind of playing him in a little bit off of the pipes, and yeah, he does find his victim. He does find his target. That's a dangerous exit route. He goes right in front of Belt, and he loses his life. Maybe could have fallen away safer, but now it's opened up a chance for Vitality to take towards the site. They still have 2 players here on the other side. Mistic is around, and so is Enzo. This is scary times now. Knife's edge stuff, and Sayf normally starts getting involved at this point. trexx the one to lean a little further forward to secure the plant, but he connects the shot. It's Jamppi on the trade out here, and it's all getting messy, going back and forward to a 2v2. 50 seconds down, plant is not down, they're looking for the players. They might just find them. Enzo reads it, and he finds it. Takes away Runner, leaving just Sayf alive in 58 HP. He's not good. Drives better in it, right? And for now, Liquid, simplistic in approach. Not really making many subtleties of this, and there's a lot of players on the other side. Kick's gonna see the first. And it's Runner to find Jamppi, and if they go through this wall individually, you're going to have Sayf waiting. Yeah, spots out another, goes back for a double dip. Wants to draw blood here. You can see them really chomping at the bit. They want this one started, but it's Runner who's taking away Liquid player by player. Down to Keiko, and that's it. And it's also one-sided. It looks so simple for Vitality.
Not enough utility here to stop the spike from being planted.
They have to relinquish this site at the very least. I don't think they can hold it as it is, but you can see how tentative Vitality are. They're still over towards B. They're still over towards B long. The time.
Wait.
Melons?
The rotation back to A? They don't know.
No. They faked the double pump and it worked out. They've got themselves a plant here. Really playing with Liquid's paranoia. Their worry. You can see that late presence in middle as well. ceNder could find The complete dagger in the back. He has given away the game, but it's going to keep attention anyway. Liquid need to get a move on here. They've got to start clearing back through this side. It's a 5v5 still. Barely a point of damage done, and already the first man to step forward gets dealt with. Nats goes down. Sayf's there. Jamppi's still paranoid about middle. No one's there anymore. They've already managed to shuffle back around. Sayf gonna fall off this. Jamppi does find kicks. Still, time is ticking. Liquid got to get a move on now. A late dart going to turn the eyes and reveal everything, highlighting them so perfectly in a 2v1. Jamppi cannot.
Trexx no drone anymore. That dart needs to scan him.
It's at least revealed his position, but they just ignore him for now. The trade comes out, so Liquid win up. Okay, Trexx, I thought they won at least a trade on that. Trexx is going to slow the roll a little bit here. Deny them that easy access. And with a minute, they need to kind of pause for thought. They've got 3 players left alive here, Liquid, and they don't have full safety on the site. They could risk a plant, but that's a little too far.
No Viper Wall anymore. But 3-on-3, guns out. This is where Liquid thrives.
I want to see what they do. They've got 45 seconds to come up with a concept, and they're going for the plant here. Keiko's got to keep him safe.
Spike planted.
Does he get to back away? Yes, he does. Okay, so they get into a decent post plant.
Dart and 2 for Trexx. It's up now. Dizzy, Mosh Pit, everything available.
Wingman, they've got so much
Get
here
smokes,
for Vitality.
Wingman for the defuse.
This is big. Okay, there's the first bit of info. There's the dart to follow. Kicks is there to find Enzo. It's getting down to nerve-wracking times here. Keiko looking overwhelmed, looking under pressure, but he's going to thrive. At least for the first time. Oh, the second! Team Liquid! Pocket.
2, 1.
He's got a little pocket to play in. This could be so dirty, but he's running out of time. Oh, dear. Does he get out? No, he doesn't. Okay, floodgates are open. I doubt Vitality know the level of success they've had, and if they overthink this, they're going to be heard. Look at the position from Jamppi. He's got to hear this.
Again.
Oh my God, they are going to be so annoyed when they run into 3 players. They're going to be fuming. I would be.
There's one more. There's one more mid.
And Jamppi's caught safe. This is outrageous from Liquid. Love what they're doing here. Is he going to go in? But still, there's Vitality on the side, Mistic on the trade. Mistic looking for a farm, but he's got it beautifully done. Well positioned in this, but a 2v2 is not out of the realms of reality, but 14 seconds is a problem. Jamppi and Enzo now. Stunning shot from Enzo. Can't get the follow-up. Hello!
Or if someone else says, like, steal.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kicks. He just saw a pixel out of place, and Vitality just got 2. This might be it. This might be the death rattle from Liquid, unless Nats, Mistic, or Enzo has any tricks up their sleeve. Now is the time to bring it out, because Vitality are on the verge here. Enzo with that one bit of utility, but Trexx is having none of it. He's done. They want out. They want it done. It's over. 2-0 in the end. It was a marathon of a game there in Icebox.